I'm having a very severe insomnia recently. No matter how exhausted I am, whenever lying down on the bed, lots of things just started going through my mind, especially during the late midnight. Mostly worry, anxiety, and then again, worry. Time flies. I only get another year and a half to stay in London now. How can I make it the most? And also self-reflecting a lot. Am I worked hard enough so far in the past year and a half? How is my English has been improved? Is my art developing well? Going to be 26 in 6 months. Why is my bank account having no deposit? And I still taking money from my family? Not a small amount of money, it's a huge amount. As an international student, my family spend £36,700 for me to support my study here. We are not rich. They sold the house which they planned to be the heritage for me in the future for getting this amount of money for me. I begged them to do so because I used to believe in my art so much. I truly believe if I got a chance to come to London, I can be successful by copying all the previous world well-known Asian artists' story. Escape from Asia, become an illegal migrant, and then carry on doing art. Anyway, whatever it is, it's all better than just trapped in Taiwan, such a small island forever. Because I look Asian and speaking with a Chinese accent, people often assume that I'm from China and extremely rich. I'm tired of explaining the difference to them now. Beside of that, I even started to learn Kung Fu, so I can fulfill the stereotype of their assumption even better. I mean overall, who want to be a creative, and who really cares? I'm just a foreigner. Robin told me I should really relax more. Relax? What does that even mean? From the literally meaning till the further concept, this word just totally does not apply to me. I do not take all the risk and pay off what I have got in life to come to this country to relax. I came here to survival, to pursue my higher achievement in life. I am here to fight for my life, to pay whatever it is to become successful. How the hell on earth can I relax? Some people just wouldn't understand it. I don't blame them. Overall, the world is just not fair. I was born there, he was born here. He said those to me while he is lying on the bed the whole weekend by doing nothing, just Netflix, chilled, and smoking weed with his boyfriend. God bless him, born as a predominantly white male. His passport worked perfectly. As a British, his minimum wage per hour is £8. Back in Taiwan, it's £3. Robin came from quite a wealthy background, but I don't know why he fetishized working class lifestyle that much. He's very good looking, pretty tall as well, about 180 centimetres. His penis is even 2 times bigger than me. So unfair. When I first grabbed it, I literally laughed out. It's just too surreal for me. I feel like I'm a kindergarten kid in front of him. In all the respect, he is still such a nice guy. I mean, of course, his boyfriend doesn't know that we are actually having sex. But as being a flatmate, this is almost unavoidable. Sometimes I wonder which part he likes about me. Perhaps it's something exotic romance, an Asian size of dick that isn't that hard for him to take in. He can still enjoy getting fucked while maintaining his alpha male self-dignity. He once told me he hates pain during sex. It's probably a bit like, after a whole weekday of fish and chip, at weekend you really fancy some Thai green curry. But yes, just occasionally. I wasn't really aware of the fact that I am Asian before I arrived here in London. I used to feel I'm just a human being. However, my encounter here just keeps reminding me that the fact I am Asian. It sometimes feels like it's almost my obligation to show everyone how much Asian I am. Robin is being a bit ignorant, but I fully respect that. He is still a nice guy at the end of the day. He even introduces me a proper job, so I can stop letting those pathetic old men put their penis inside my body to earn money. That is how I become a Chinese teacher. I'm actually very satisfied with my new character. It helps me rebuild my self-esteem so much. I'm proud to introduce people that I'm a Chinese teacher nowadays. It is quite well paid as well. However, there is some fun fact about this job that I often think of it and I feel amused. First of all, my boss is an Asian guy who was born and raised here in the UK, who does not even speak Chinese at all. Second, the fact of China is so economic raising up, becoming the next top strong country. That is why the British parents want their kids to learn Chinese. However, China is using exactly the same way to take over my country, from economic to culture invade. In a way, I am supporting all of this to happen. My students shouted out Ching Chong Tong to me during the first class. I asked them to stop it politely, by explaining that it's actually rude. However, next week they did exactly the same. Keep shouting it, Ching Chong Tong, during the class. And not giving up, keep asking me, what is the meaning of it? Then I got really mad. I respond, no thank you, we do not say that, because it actually has no meaning, it's just people making fun of Asian language. They then started to cry, as if they were the victim. They were probably all thinking about, why is this inferior yellow monkey being mad at us? They are 8 years old, how can I really blame on them? They are all not racist for sure, I told myself, but even though they are, so what? I'm a teacher now, I guess I am not doing any art. How can I have done better then? My life so far is all about constantly giving up myself, from my nationality to my art to my self-dignity. Everyone has their own difficulty in life. I am already being very lucky as a human being. I should treasure it. That is what I told myself every morning by looking in the mirror, and that is how I stopped myself to jump off the tube stage. I could not sleep well, but I'm still alive. This is the most important thing. At least I'm breathing still, even though I'm feeling suffocated with all the oxygen surrounding me.
Thank you.
That's right.